You're listening to Fucks Given, the Fuck Off episode. And for those of you that don't know, I am Florence.
And I am Reed. And this is the episode that we were so chuffed with the title of.
So fucking chuffed. I think you said it and I was like, yes! Yes!
Yeah, because we wanted to ask... I mean, we've been asking our lovely curious fuckers what kind of stuff that they like about the podcast and what can we bring back from the old format, because we love the old format.
Yeah, we miss the sex stories, basically. We all miss the sex stories.
And we asked you guys on Instagram to write in, and on email, to write in your most craziest, wackiest, wildest stories.
It's like the party trick, but for your party story that you tell people.
Yeah, it's
the one that's like, people are just like, no way, fuck off.
Yeah, like,
happen.
Fuck off. It's a very English British thing to say fuck off like that. It's like oh my god, but it's like a fuck off, no way. And a lot of people kind of take it a bit. They're like, whoa, all right, you telling me to fuck off?
Yeah, to our American curious fuckers, I'd be really intrigued to know if that's something that Americans say.
Yeah, that would be interesting. So yeah, if you want to say oh my god, you have to be like, fuck off, mate. No way did that happen. Fuck off.
Fuck off, mate.
And it's also almost like we're kind of making it into a game. So we're going to read out these stories and pick the best one. And it's almost like we're having a fuck off. So yeah, we're super excited about these stories. They look really funny, but I haven't looked too hard because I want them to be like an authentic surprise.
Same.
Oh, yes, I love this. Also, we're going to do a little catch-up of our lives. Exciting stuff.
Yeah, I feel like there's been a lot going on, really. There's going to be... Actually, I guess there's been changes happening. I mean, I've not had sex. That's my sad news.
Oh, I know you tried. It was. You had such a string of bad luck for dates. It was pain.
It was the universe saying, Florence, you're not ready to date.
Don't fuck just yet.
Because you're not over your ex.
Yeah, maybe it was a blessing in disguise.
I think maybe. But anyway, that's not interesting. I want to hear about your stuff.
So, leading on from the last episode, I did ask Sam to make it official and be my boyfriend.
Imagine, in the last episode, we put out, should Reed make Sam her boyfriend? But we put the episode up today, so we actually haven't heard your answers. What if everyone's like, no, don't do it, Reed?
Yeah, no, absolutely not. It's really interesting because I feel like the more I post on my Instagram about Sam, the less followers I have. It's
they're dropping off.
They are dropping off. They don't want to see me in a relationship. And I don't know whether that's the type of audience or whether it's just dudes wanking over me and they like the idea of that I'm single and carefree. That could be a gross misstereotype as well. It could be anyone.
It's me, actually.
It could also... One unfollow.
I'm like, I can't see this. It's sickening. I don't want to see happy people in a relationship.
I think I go down quite a lot. I don't think it's like a couple of people, it's like in the 50s, 100s realm. It's like a lot of people don't like it. But then also a lot of people love it. So.
Well, we know what the poll is going to be.
Yeah, no. Not acceptable.
But anyway,
don't want you to be happy.
You did it anyway, and you did it in a really cute way.
It was really cute. I was gonna do this whole thing, and I chickened out. I was gonna do a fake marriage proposal.
I was so shocked when you said you were gonna do this. I was like, oh, wait, you go from being scared about being in a relationship to pretending to propose to him.
Yeah, I know. It was. I mean, I had some major epiphanies during therapy, which was really amazing. And it wasn't, realizing that it actually just wasn't the term boyfriend and girlfriend that I feared. It was just my own feelings and fears around past experiences and trauma with boyfriend-girlfriend relationships. Yeah. And so it was just my own fears that was, we're not doing anything different physically. It's just, and I'm still struggling with it. Like last night, Florence and I were at an event and someone was like, I was introducing and I was like, yeah, so this is Sam, my partner. And I really fucked myself up over that. And he was like, he whispered to you, he's like, what did she call me? It was jokes. What?
I was your boyfriend now.
I know. I'm still struggling with boyfriend because I also see the term. I'm not fan of boyfriend girlfriend. I'm
Partner's
not fan.
like the same thing as a boyfriend though. Like I think saying this is my partner is just as relevant as saying this is my boyfriend.
Yeah. Is partner not more like long term, set in stone, like almost like a marriage instead of saying like this is my wife?
I think so, I think it's different. I think some people use it as a term that's less than a boyfriend.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of people that do use it for more like life partner kind
Life
of vibe.
partner. Yeah. Tricky one. Anyway, I'm still working out the kinks with the boyfriend girlfriend
So how did it go?
thing. Yeah, it was really cute. So I wanted to get him something. My love language, I've been looking into love languages quite a lot, and my main love language is gifts. I fucking love gifts. I love giving, receiving, all the gifts. And so I went a little bit in because it was his birthday as well, and I think I went OTT, and it's kind of scared him a little bit. Probably because also my birthday's coming up in 2 months.
Oh shit.
I don't set the bar. Shit.
Oh my god, I just realised I'm going to miss your birthday.
Yeah, you are. I know. It's really annoying. It was going to be my 30th rebirth birthday.
Oh. Sorry.
No, man. It's all right. We'll figure something out. We'll do something. We'll do it over Skype.
Not again.
Not again.
No more fucking Zoom parties. Not again.
Wait, do you want to tell the curious fuckers why you're going to miss my birthday?
I mean, I'm just in. We were listening to your story, but we'll get back.
We'll come back.
We'll
to
get
it.
back to it. I'm leaving the UK for the rest of the year.
I think the rest of my life.
For the rest of my life.
Yeah. Woo.
Finally, I've been wanting to get out for a very long time, and I knew that I needed to do it for my healing process for this breakup. I just needed to do the things that I wanted to do before the relationship, before COVID, kind of push myself, and be in a place where I'm sort of experiencing new things, because I think that's really important after breakups, is to find like the new exciting things in life. So I'm going to Toronto in Canada for 2 weeks at the beginning of October, which I'm so excited about. I've never been to Canada, so holler at me, Canadian curious fuckers.
Yeah, if you want to meet up, get a little drink, make some friends.
Make some friends.
Or fuck Florence, you know, that too.
Wait,
Hey.
don't pimp me out on the podcast.
I'm not asking for a cut of your money, it's cool.
And after Toronto, I'm going to LA, which is, I'm going to stay with my uncle. And yeah, I'm just really excited to be back there. I'm going to be there until I'm potentially staying like over Christmas. I booked flights back in January, basically. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. And nothing's going to happen with the podcast. Like, we're going to continue the podcast, but it's just going to be more juicy because I'll have like hopefully some more interesting stories, because you know how I love my like American guys.
Yeah, the accents. So, I think you're gonna melt out there, especially
I'm gonna fucking melt.
Being a Brit in America. You will be like slapped up quick.
I hope so. That is my place of rebirth after this breakup.
Yeah. It's going to be good. I can't wait. I can't wait to see you glowing and having the best time.
Yeah. Anyway, back to your story.
Oh, yes. We have a little bit of an in-joke surrounding Harry Potter.
Wait, what?
And Slytherin. And so I got him a Slytherin Harry Potter mug. I almost chickened out of it as well.
You nerd.
Absolute neek. Absolutely. And I almost chickened out of it. But on the day that I propositioned him the boyfriend position, he sent me a joke, like mock rap song in Portuguese, which was called Harry Potter. Is that how I pronounce it? And it's so fucking funny. And I was cracking up listening to it, like, well, he's gonna have to have the mug.
Yeah.
Stuffed full of condoms, of course, you know.
That was
keep
my
it
idea.
Semi-cool, yeah. Thanks, Florence.
You were like, shall I give him the mug or the condoms? And I was like, the condoms in the mug.
I know, it was a concept I didn't even think of. I was like, whoa, Florence coming at me with the proposal ring ideas. It's like, nice. Fuck, if he listens to this, it's going to scare the shit out of him. Me joking about fucking marriage. Jesus Christ. No, he knows my views on marriage.
Wait, did you tell him that you were going to get down on one knee?
Okay, well, fucking bait me out right now. Yeah, I mean, the whole thing was like a marriage proposal. I couldn't tell him that I was going to get down on one knee, but I did tell him that it was going to be a fake marriage proposal. The thing is, it's really, God. Like, I like the prank, I like the spontaneity, and like, I wanted to see his shocked face. And he was shocked, to be fair. He was like, what are you doing? Like, what's going on? I was like, would you kind of like to maybe be, excuse me, sir, can you possibly, I couldn't get my words out. And I was like, you want to be my boyfriend?
And what did he say?
I think he was more confused about the gifts rather than listening to what I was saying. And he was like, what's this? Yeah, it was, and then, yeah, it was really nice. Grabbed me on the bed and then like, and then got kind of frisky because he was into it. So yeah, it was a yes.
Oh wait, so it turned him on being asked out.
Yeah, which is so cool, like really fucking cool. So yeah, he was like, "Yeah, I'll be your boyfriend." I was like, I had to clarify as well because I wasn't even paying attention to the answers. I was like, "So, like, I can call you a boyfriend and you want to be my girlfriend?"
you want to be my girlfriend? Oh shit, boyfriend?
Yeah. And I'm fucking scared, and also he is as well, which actually really reassured me because I was like, oh my God, like going into this terrified on my own, and him saying that he's scared as well, I was like, oh my God, we're both fucking terrified. Like, okay, now we can breathe and work on this together. And so it's been fun. It's been fun. It's definitely We've had some fun moments whilst fucking as well, surrounding the term boyfriend girlfriend, which is
really
like
what?
Like when things get heated, calling each other boyfriend and girlfriend in the situation.
Well, like in the bedroom.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Wait, and that's a turn on.
Yeah. It has been.
Is it because you're so scared of it? Like,
probably. You know what? Maybe that would make so much fucking sense. Like my fear responses are so close to my turn on responses, and I'm like,
I'm so scared of being in a relationship that it turns me on.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's kind of hard. Like I'm down. That's pretty hard. Anyway, so yeah, that's my good exciting news. That was the fun bit. I do have a scary other bit.
It's official.
It's official. Yeah, I know. We were like, what do you do now? Because you can't really make it Facebook official anymore. So like,
you make it Instagram official. That's the new thing. It's like posting a picture of you and your boyfriend is like, that's what makes it official. But you did that before you were even official, so
yeah, to be fair. And we both talked about like not having the term boyfriend girlfriend, and I think we're still very much exploring open relationships, which is really cool. But at the moment it's kind of tricky because we kind of got some tunnel vision going.
Yes, I mean that's kind of what happens, I think, when you're like in a new relationship, even if you're non-monogamous.
Yeah,
I think it's actually really important to have the tunnel vision and set the foundation in your relationship before you then open it up.
Yeah,
that's just how I feel.
Yeah, and I think you're right, and it's actually really lovely, and it's quite a nice break because dating is fucking hard and long and time consuming and disappointing, and it's really nice just being like
about it.
Yeah, I feel you, babe. I don't envy.
I hate dating.
Anyone that has to do online dating, and that's it now. It's really hard to find and meet people organically. Yeah. And you go through phases as well where you're like, okay, I'm really into this. And then you're like, I fucking hate this. I fucking hate everyone. Fuck you all.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to a party tomorrow. I'm like, wonder if I'll meet anyone there. And then I realised that my ex might be there.
Oh, bloody hell. Like, can you get any peace? What is this life?
No.
Fuck,
I will get peace when I'm in Canada and America.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fuck. You will. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be really revitalizing.
I tried to get laid last night. Like
shit.
We went out. Me, Reed, and Sam were at an event.
Yeah.
I was third wheeling.
You weren't third wheeling. You were part of the beautiful sandwich. You know that.
Sam was so cute. He was like, "I'm with the hottest girls here."
Oh, that's actually so lovely.
He's so cute.
He's so cute.
He's adorable.
Honestly,
I was like,
such a sweetheart.
"Oh, you're a good one." He was being such a great Instagram husband.
Yeah, I'm so impressed. It's the first event that we had been to together.
Yeah.
And oh my, it was such a turn on. He looks so fucking sexy as well. And he was just like fun. And he dances. Do you know how fucking long I've waited for somebody who actually wants to dance?
Yeah, he dances.
No matter on the music either. I was like, what the fuck? That's so hot.
I know, just having that like confidence is really, really, really attractive.
So attractive. And like him just like, we were talking about this like during the night, like, oh my God, we didn't even ask him to get his camera out. And he's like taking photos of us and doing videos and shit. Didn't even ask. I was
Didn't even ask.
I haven't even asked for the content. He just sent it to me the same day. Mate.
What? Actual game changer.
Game changer.
Actual game changer. I was talking to this.
Fuck. I am sweating right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, talking about him getting me all sweaty and excited. All that serotonin.
Young
and
love.
dopamine.
Young love.
Thanks. It's cute. I'm enjoying it. We're having a good time.
On the other hand, I was like, there was this guy that I was chatting to on field that we've been trying to organise, like meeting up for a little bit. And because I was drunk, I was like, you know, also my friend has come to stay at my place now, so I basically can't have anyone over before I leave now. So yesterday was the last night where I could have had someone over.
Shit.
And so I didn't realise how fucking drunk we were.
Oh my God.
There was so many free drinks.
It was
and when I got
0 to
home,
60.
I thought that I would be like cool to invite someone over. He was like, okay, I just got back from the gym. Like, for some reason he goes to the gym at midnight, but he's a personal trainer, so you know.
Fair enough.
And yeah, he was like, gonna get some food, jump in the shower, and then I'm gonna come. He was like, but I do have a class at 7 a.m. And I was just like, ooh. And then I made myself like some food, and then I was just like fucking tired. I'm like, oh. It's like, actually, maybe that we shouldn't do this.
I did the same. Like last night with Sam, I was like he was so sexy, and I was like, yeah.
You have some other news as well.
Yes, other news, which I'm at the moment going through examinations and tests for potentially endometriosis. Because I've been having some really fucking bad symptoms, like extreme pain during sex, after sex, like the day after. Excruciating periods, really bad IBS. My IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, has come back with a vengeance. It feels like, anyway. And there's been some other stuff, like, you know, my acne's kind of out of control, although it's controlled at the moment with acne medication. And so, yeah, spoke to my doctor, and she was like, right, I mean, at the moment, all the symptoms sound like endometriosis, which is really hard to diagnose because the only official way they can diagnose it is if you have a laroscopy, which is surgery, is a camera, basically keyhole surgery camera, and having a look there. So you know, that she did give me an internal examination, said that everything was fine. Fuck me, it hurt me a lot though. Like the last time I had
you said.
What's it called?
A speculum?
Speculum, yeah. Last time I had a speculum in me was when I had PID. Oh yeah, that was one of the other symptoms as well. Like I've had PID recently that wasn't related to STIs. And that has also happened to me before in the past. And so, apparently a lot of PID and endometriosis can get mixed up. I know that I'm going to chat to Venus Libido about it because she talks openly about endometriosis. And it's something that a lot of women have to deal with, but that goes really, like, it's really hard to diagnose.
I've seen so many people on Instagram talking about it recently. It's like quite a hot topic right now. I think a lot of people have been just walking around with it without even knowing.
Yeah, I think that was either me for ages. Well, we'll find out anyway. But like, it makes sense with all the IBS issues that I have, because that can also.
Yeah, it would really make sense. It would clear it up a lot. So I hope you get the answers that you need.
Thank you. I mean, she said everything seemed fine on the inside. And I'm going to be sent to have an internal ultrasound scan, as well as I need to poo in a test tube and send that off as well, which...
Ooh, fun times.
Fun, exciting. It's got a little pooper scoop on it, which cracks me up.
Oh my God.
So yeah, we'll see. I'll keep you guys up to date, and we'll figure out what's going on. I mean, maybe nothing will come back at all. I'm also going back on contraception, on the contraceptive pill.
Oh my God, Sam can come in new.
I know, yeah.
You don't like that?
No, I'm very excited for that. But I'm at the moment I'm going through a weird stage where I'm a little bit scared of sex because of the pain, and it's kind of built up in my head at the moment, and I'm not sure. So I'm going through a bit of a weird phase at the moment where I'm very PMSy, very aggy, in a lot of pain, and we'll see what happens.
I mean, it's being in pain makes you irritable, so
massively, yeah.
And I'm just I just feel so sad that this has happened to you, someone that loves having sex, and you're just experiencing pain every time you have sex. It's not okay.
And not good pain. Really shitty, uncomfortable pain.
Not good pain. Should we get to the fuck off?
I think we should. I think we both need to fuck off right now with our stories and move on.
Definitely. So, back to you, curious fuckers. You wrote into us some of your wildest sex stories. And we are here to battle them against each other in the Curious Fucker Fucks Given Fuck Off.
Hey, fuck off. It's so sad how we have to make our own echo. Christina, Mrs. Producer, lovely lady, can you echo us?
Make it really epic.
Yeah,
you know?
So put crazy music in, make us sound like there's cheering in the background.
I'm thinking Robot Wars.
Oh yeah. Old school Robot Wars. Yeah, buddy.
Fuck me.
Oh my God, Florence, I have just had an amazing wank to the kinky section in Cheeks.
Oh my God, I'm so jealous. I'm going to go and do that after we finish recording.
Oh baby, I absolutely love it so much when kink is included in the categories on ethical porn sites, because I feel it's kind of left out. These guys have I feel like they're in my mind. They've got a guy on guy section, a rough section, a kinky section. I'm well, I'm fucking done.
The curious fuckers what the fuck are you talking about? I need to be in. I need to know what this juicy website is. And this is our new sponsor, Cheeks,
Thanks,
which
Cheeks.
is a community for sexual inspiration, education, and all things intimacy. So they've got porn, sexy audio stories, tutorials, and more.
Their website is actually so delicious as well. I love the branding. We're such suckers for branding, I swear.
We really are.
Just
and porn, to be fair.
I want my porn page not to look like some dirty back alley kind of site where I feel wrong. I want them to be proud for it, and Cheeks literally do have that. The styling is just nice.
Yeah. They're really revolutionizing the porn and ethical porn scene, and you know how much we love ethical porn. And it's really fucking tasty when porn also includes sex education.
Yeah, they do live tutorials. How cool is that?
So fucking cool. It's part of a community that I want to be a part of anyway.
Well, we are a part of it now, baby.
Oh, yeah, baby. And you curious fuckers can be part of the community too. Use our promo code COMECURIOUS to get a 14-day free trial when it comes to choosing Cheeks' yearly subscription.
That's 2 weeks of free wanking.
Whoa.
Love it.
Go check out Cheeks at getcheeks.com.
So that is spelled CHEEX. Cheeks, baby. Just like how mine clap when I masturbate.
Happy wanking, everyone.
Enjoy. We had so many curious fucker stories come through, whether it was email, Instagram, one way, shape or another. And we're just really sad we can't read them all out. Some of them were so good.
Delicious.
But we're just going to pick you out some of our favourites.
Getting hot and steamy in the shower with my boyfriend and decided to do anal. When he put it in, I was out like a Windows 96 computer. It's called a vasovagal nerve attack. What? Next thing I know, I'm laying under a freezing shower with a naked man slapping my face, asking me if I know where I am.
Oh my days, the anal was so good that she passed out. Or maybe it was so bad. I can't tell.
Probably.
A
A
vasovagal
nerve attack.
nerve attack. That's fascinating. That's fucking hilarious, though. That must be so jarring.
It's like, is this funny or serious?
Like, do we need to put like a warning, if you're just going to go in with anal, be careful, maybe don't do it.
You might have a nerve attack.
This
is not funny. You might actually, like, we don't know what this is. Like, someone could actually die.
Yeah. So, thanks for the story, but whoa, but did you go to the,
Have you done anal
hospital?
since?
Have you Oh no, they must have gone to, because if they're saying it's a vasovagal nerve attack, then yeah, they've figured it out. They've spoken to the docs.
Yeah, I wonder if that anal is off the cards forever.
I wonder. I mean, would you have PTSD from that, I wonder? Would you be like, nah, fuck it, let's try again?
Personally, I think if I pass out from anal sex, I would be a little bit intimidated by doing it again.
Maybe. You might not even remember. You'd be like, all right, okay, well, let's do it in the bed this time and, just leave me to have a nap if that's the case.
Yeah. It's also like, how close is like the nerve to the butt? Was like, I don't know, maybe it's just something in their body that makes that happen.
Maybe. I mean, if I'm going on like my anal experiences, yeah, I could see passing out being an option.
That was a fucking good one, Curious Fuckers.
Yeah, nice.
That's a wild story.
Okay. Next story. After an hour of doing degradation with my partner, I realised my sister was in the next room. I feel like this is me and like my sister's written this in or some shit, I'm fairly certain.
This is your life.
Yeah, this is my life. I'm fairly certain I've traumatised my sister. If she's
oh my
heard.
God. Just imagine what your like sibling would think if they heard. They'd be like, "Oh my God, are they okay? Should I do something? Should I go in?
Yeah, are you all right?
They're getting bullied in the bedroom."
Oh God, stop it. Yeah, I mean, I know what my sister does. Flynn, bless her, she's just like, okay, right, time for the headphones out. She just puts headphones or earbuds in and does something, listens to something.
Oh my God,
plays something.
bless her.
I know, I really appreciate it. Thanks, Flynn, I love you.
I don't know if I could ever like live with my sister because I wouldn't really want to hear her having sex, and I don't think she'd want to hear me having sex either.
No, it changes how sex is. It changes how you feel and how comfortable you are when you're in the house with people that you're not comfortable with or that you really don't want to hear them having sex. Like, I'm a different person when I fuck Sam at his compared to when he fucks me here. It's I'm like. I can't concentrate. I'm constantly listening out if my sister's going to the corridor. I'm like, I don't even like moan loudly. I'm just like, oh, like it's really quiet.
I feel like when I was in my shared house, the one before this one, I feel like I made loads of noise, not like on purpose, but I definitely didn't hold back.
Yeah, fuck it.
Because I kind of like it's weird. I think I get off a bit on like showing off that I'm having really good sex.
It's the pride thing. It's like, oh my God, this sex is so good, I'm gonna scream about and you're gonna fucking hear.
Yeah. And then when they say something in the kitchen the next day, like, or the next morning, and that makes me really happy because I'm like,
I fucking got some. I fucking got some.
Oh my God, like now I have my own place, I scream the fucking house down. When I'm even masturbating, I like make loads of noise.
Oh my, is that what we can look forward to? I'm sorry, we as in me can look forward to when I live alone. That I can like masturbate and make noise. Because I already make a bit of noise anyway, so I'm like, oh fuck, but like it's really quiet. It's not like fuck.
Yeah, I make loads of noise. It's really fun. It makes the orgasm so much better.
You're so right, it really does. All right, that's a good positive for when I'm terrified and living alone.
Just masturbate, it'll be okay.
It will be okay.
It will be okay. Okay, so the next story is: a random guy off the night tube made me come like 4 times. 10 out of 10.
Whoa.
Wait, so you met someone on the night tube?
Yeah, I need more context to this story. Like night tube is like really late at night. I was gonna say all you can eat tube. I mean like 24-hour long tube.
Those tubes are fucking dodgy.
I don't know if I feel comfortable.
Wouldn't necessarily pick up on the night tube.
I definitely would. If they're fit and you're having a nice conversation with them. I've picked up people before on the tube. It's really fucking hard with masks though. Yeah, he did have a mask.
Yeah, now it's not actually okay because you actually can't tell what someone looks like underneath their mask.
Everyone looks
really
fit.
can't.
Everybody's eyes and top half of their face looks fucking beautiful, I swear.
Like, beautiful.
Yeah, and then they reveal and it's like, oh, fuck.
It's just so
too much risk. But then again, if you're that horny and you're meeting somebody off a tube, then just like, why not? Like, if it's just a quick fuck.
Yeah, and also, like, that's amazing that, like, a stranger was 10 out of 10 in bed, like, first time round. Like, that's, you know, that's
a rarity.
That's very rare.
Nice.
Very rare.
I hope you got to see them again. And
did he get his number?
All right, next story. I was giving my boyfriend head after a long day and fell asleep with his cock in my mouth. I have been there. I'm sure I've been there at least once.
I just physically don't understand how this could happen. Like, how can you be so tired that you literally fall asleep with a dick in your mouth? Like,
just relaxation. I've definitely fallen asleep whilst receiving oral.
Yeah, that I can understand. But I just don't know how, like, you could be like,
See, maybe you're thinking about the position wrong. Like, I don't think I could fall asleep if I was like, you know, like on my knees giving head, like dick down the throat. But when you were
lying down,
yeah, lying
I guess
down.
if you were, but you'd. I feel like I'm sorry to say, but I feel like the blowjob must have been really bad. Because if you were so relaxed that you could just fall asleep, it must have just been like you were tickling the head of their penis or something with your mouth.
I mean, can't king shame here. Maybe you know, he was into really long, slow blowjobs.
I just don't understand.
Yeah, buddy. We feel you. It's been there. I mean, it also might be.
You've been there. I have not been there.
Yeah,
I've never fallen asleep.
Just like being like so comfy and like, you know, when you do like the sloppy blowjob, like watching stuff together, like watching the TV, and it's like really comfy and cozy, and their dick's just like hanging around in your mouth, and then it's just. You nod off and you're like, whoa. And it's like, oh, did you fall asleep there? Like, yeah.
I think if I was really tired, like, I would never go down on someone. Like, if I was at that point where I was just like, I just can't, that's not what I would be doing.
Maybe. But then routines, and also, like, I sucked a lot of dick to get sex.
Yeah.
All right, next story. We thought about it.
Okay. Had sex with a guy on the first date, and he clearly overestimated his size because the condom he put on came off in me and got stuck up there at 3 a.m. after 30 minutes of squatting in the bathroom on the floor trying to fish it out. It finally came out. He then asked if we could quickly finish up because he didn't come yet. If I'm not in the mood right now, that's fair. He'll be quick in and out.
No, stop, please. Dear sir, what is wrong with you?
What the fuck? That's traumatic. When you get something stuck up an internal orifice of your body, that's traumatic and that's not hot. Like, you wouldn't want to have sex after that, especially as...
Because you're panicking as well. You're just like
wearing
freaking
the wrong
out.
Fucking size condom, mate.
Yeah, fuck. Okay, a little pre-warning. Dudes, penis owners... Condoms are like t-shirt sizes. You have to find the right one that fits for you. If it's too small, it will come off. If it's too big, it will come off. You need to find the nice fit. So keep buying condoms and finding the one that works for you. Please. Yeah. Sex will be so much nicer if you find the condom that you're like, oh my God, it feels great. It's not too tight.
It feels so much better for you, like both.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Game changer.
Yeah, I think I've had a moment where I lost a condom inside of me, but luckily it wasn't too far up.
Nice. I had a moment recently actually with Sam where he put a condom on, put it inside me, and literally we heard a pop, like a ping, and it just broke, just like that. And we were like, he was like, oh, I think the condom broke, and I was like, is that what it was? I didn't feel that like at all. I heard a noise, but I didn't feel it. And he was like, yeah, condom's definitely broken, pulled out, and it snapped. And it was because I wasn't lubed up enough.
Yeah, that can also happen with condoms.
Yeah, use the lube, like the dry, like if you go in dry, which I have to admit feels, for me personally, sometimes better than lubed up. I enjoy the dry, the dry fuck.
The friction.
Yeah, I like the friction. But yeah, like I mean, it makes sense because if it's like rubbing the condom, if there isn't enough lube around it, then that's why you can't use condoms past their sell-by date, because they get too dry, and the latex is like wears down.
Be condom savvy, everyone.
Yeah, then you'll be sexy. I was seeing a guy at uni and I decided to turn up in his halls in sexy lingerie, stocking, etc. The lot. With a trench coat over the top.
Classic move.
I know, classic. I've done that before. Like, for a first boyfriend, and like, oh, you feel so giddy.
It's the thing that you do, like you see in the movies. You're like, this is the sexy thing.
Yeah. On my way over, he asked if I could shop at Morrison's to pick a few things up. But I was desperately trying for anyone not to see anything as I bent down to pick up the shopping. Oh my God. Oh, babe. When I finally got there, I took the coat off in the hope of some wild sex. And he just looked at me and said, "Oh, I'm really sorry, babe. I was just about to go for a shit." I then sat and waited for him to finish the shit. Fuck. And then we had to have sex. But the moment was gone. What a waste. Oh, that's brutal. You're so right, because like,
it's so brutal.
Having a shit as well. I mean, like he can't help it. He's got to go. But maybe in that moment he could have been like, "Oh yeah, give me 1 second, babe," just not said anything.
Oh, but like when you like put all that effort in and it's not like, it doesn't pay off, it's so annoying. I'm sure I've done something like that in the past, where I'm like, I'm gonna dress up like this, blah blah blah, and then it just never happens.
Yeah, you want the big movie, like, "Oh my God, you look amazing!" Like, worship you. You've put so much effort in, because it is effort. You know, I don't really do the lingerie thing anymore, and I've started to dabble, because lingerie always was like work for me because of my sex work. So it would be like, put on my lingerie for sex work, and I've stopped doing that now. So it's made lingerie special again, which is nice. And so yeah, that like it. You want the kind of, oh my God, wow. Same with nudes as well. I'm so sick of sending a nude and no real response, or just like, wow, you know?
Yeah.
I'm very grateful that Sam is very on it with nudes.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Really
Thanks,
good.
Sam.
Actually, I think this was with my ex. I cycled all the way to his wearing this like little corset thing. Actually, the one that you gave me.
Yes.
Because I think he invited me over because his friends were going to come over, and then that wasn't going to happen. So I was like, I'll put this on, I'll put it under like whatever I'm wearing, and then like when I get there we can do something. And like I revealed it, and he was just like, "Oh, my mates are going to be here in like 10 minutes."
Lame. I mean, 10 minutes is enough time
hoodie back on
to fool around, right? 10 minutes is enough fucking time.
Yeah, it was just one of those moments where he was not on the same vibe.
Yeah, shit, I hate that. And you can't really, there's nothing you can really say if they're not into it. If you're not into it, like, that's just what happens. Yeah, that's complicated. That is complicated.
Yeah.
But lame.
At uni, I had a semi-regular fuck buddy, and one night after we'd both been drinking, the inevitable "you up" text was sent. She came over and we drunkenly got to business. It seems we were a bit too eager, as when I went to initiate contact, I felt a sharp, sudden pain in the tip of my dick. I said I had to pee before we started and ran to the bathroom to see what was going on. I flicked on the light and I was astonished to see my little guy completely covered in blood, with a lot more coming out of the top.
Oh.
I had snapped my banjo, in brackets, frenulum, if we're being scientific.
Nice.
I panicked and grabbed some toilet paper to stem the bleeding, but my bathroom already looked like a murder scene. When the flow had lightened, I was in shock and unsure of how to handle the situation. I peeked my head back around my bedroom door and awkwardly said, "Hey, so my dick's kind of bleeding?" My friend was sitting on the bed and gave a huge sigh of relief and just said, "Thank fuck, I thought I'd got my period on your bed and was worrying about how to tell you."
Oh,
We have laughed about it since, and nowadays I'm much more careful with my penis. The moral of the story is to use lube.
Oh my God. We've heard snapping banjo strings like quite a lot.
Yeah,
right?
We've definitely had a very similar story on the podcast before.
Yeah. Oh, I really hope they just had a nice night like cuddling and chilling.
Yeah.
That would have been so cute.
Oh God, that sounds so painful.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if, I mean, it is painful, of course, but I think it looks scarier than it is because, again,
sounds like there was a lot of blood.
Yeah, there is a lot of blood because obviously when you're turned on, all the blood goes to your dick. Right?
Oh,
so it's going to be dripping, and then on top of that people with penises don't have to deal with periods. So we're really used to seeing fresh, bright red blood on a monthly basis, and penis owners aren't. It's shocking. It's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that is quite an epic story. I love the way that you handled it, though.
Yeah, I know, like a pro.
So there's a problem. Oh, curious fuckers, your stories are great. Do you have a fuck off story that you think might match some of the curious fuckers?
Fuck, I don't think I can match some of them, but probably
I don't think I can.
Probably my fuck off stories revolve around like the orgies and fun that I've had at sex parties. Like the first time I ever went to a fetish party, I was with my ex and we started fucking in the medical themed room. And then I had like 2 dudes come up to him at the time and ask, can I put my dick in her mouth? Which obviously back then I was like, okay, cool, they asked, but obviously like should have asked me, really.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, no, neither.
A bit awkward.
And so had
he
like
owns you.
I mean, I was getting off on it at the time, so I was like into it. And had like 2 cocks in my mouth and I think a vagina at some point as well, which was really cool. I've had like a 12-person orgy before that started in the pool of like girls. Like we were just getting off the girls at Hedonism, the sex nudist resort. Jamaica. And then we all went to the sauna and like ended up having a 12-person orgy. It's just insane.
That is mad.
And then my last one would probably be having a foursome in the hot tub. That was really messy and I hurt myself because I fell over quite a bit on the hot tub and then got home and realised that I had pelvic inflammatory disease from fucking in a hot tub.
Fucking hot tub.
Yeah, so
dangerous places, those for the vagina.
I know, literally, it's like a petri dish of infection and bacteria. And obviously, if you're being fucked at the same time, pushing it right up in there, like it's a recipe for disaster.
I feel like my sex stories are just so tame because I haven't done the sex party thing. Like, obviously, I went to hedonism in Jamaica, but I didn't participate, so I don't feel like that can be like a sex story for me.
Yeah.
I was trying to like think of like what I could be. Mine all kind of like they're more like on the romantic level. So I was just like with my ex, like the first time we had sex, we'd been on like, I guess it wasn't really a date. We just went on a walk. But we had been having like virtual, like online sex before we met in person. And it was very like Romeo and Juliet. Like he was going to go home and then I sort of went back into my room, opened up my window and I was like, so,
yes.
Are you going to come in? And he was just like, he just thought I was joking. Because he was like, you actually want me to come into your house? I was like, yeah, I think we need to have sex. So yeah, he crawled in through my bedroom window so that we could have sex, and we had to be really, really quiet because we weren't allowed to be fooling around in the times of COVID. But that made it so exciting. Like I felt like a naughty teenager, like sneaking a boy into my room.
There is something about breaking the rules that is such like, it's not a turn on necessarily, but it gives you that naughty school age, kind of like doing something very naughty.
Yeah, the sex was so good as well. Like it was the first sex that we'd had. So like as soon as like his penis was inside me, we both kind of looked at each other like, oh, this is different.
Yeah, it hits different.
This hits different.
Key in a lock, man. Key in a lock.
Yeah, that was really good. I don't know if there's anything else that's really interesting. I was like, I sucked dick outside Jack White's house in Nashville.
That's jokes. I like that.
Because I met this guy on Tinder, and he gave me like a tour of Nashville at night, and he like stopped outside imagine it probably wasn't even Jack White's house. He does this to all the girls.
Yeah, that's Jack White's house.
Like, yeah, why don't you go down on me? I'm like, okay, I'll give you a blowjob here. And then we went back to his and had sex, and there was like a lightning storm going on. That was pretty hot.
Yeah, that
was pretty hot.
Nice.
I actually love storm sex. I think it's really like there's something really like raw and visceral about like nature like happening that way. Like claps of like thunder and lightning, like, and then you're just like fucking.
Yeah,
hot.
Storms there's so much power in a storm as well.
Yeah,
and you get that kind of like, ooh, I'm safe indoors and shit's going on outside.
Yeah, exactly. Like warm and cozy and sexy. But I guess we have to decide who the winner of the big fuck off is.
I love this. I definitely have my favourite, but there's like a close second for sure.
Yeah, what's your favourite?
Oh, it's got to be degradation with Sister Next Door. Like, I feel that cringe. Like, I feel it.
I feel that cringe too. That is like a fuck off.
That's a full fuck off moment. If like, imagine your mate was telling you like, fuck off, no way your sister was in.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you just
no
way, man.
No. Yeah. I just wish that I knew what the degradation was, because that would make it even more cringe.
I know. I want to know what was said, what was done, who was saying what to who.
Yeah. But also, I mean, passing out from anal sex, as soon as the dick went in, is pretty horrendous.
Yeah, that
is fuck off.
That's probably more fuck off than the degradation one, but that one's just so funny.
Yeah. But it's also like the passing out one's also like, it's a bit scary.
It's very scary, and you know, we thank you for telling us this story, and it is a full fuck off moment. It really is.
Yeah. Ooh, dun dun dun. Who are we gonna choose?
Drum roll.
What are we choosing?
Degradation one, right? Because it's just so fucking funny.
Yeah. I do like the line, I was out like a Windows 96 computer.
It was good. It was hard to read, but I think reading it out made it good. What do you think? Do you prefer that one? Curious fuckers. Like I'm trying to, we're trying to figure this out, right? And this is my theory. Imagine your friend is telling you the story.
Yeah.
What's the thing that you'd like react more to? You know, like what would you say fuck off to? I'm trying to like imagine.
Thing is, it's fuck off in very different ways for each one, because I would be so like, oh my god, you did not pass out from anal sex.
Yeah, you'd be horrified. Like, oh, are you okay? Like, what happened? Like,
are you okay, hun?
How's your bum hole? Like, please report back immediately. Like.
And they found out a whole new like medical term with that as well. So I'm like, whoa.
But then we don't know more of the story, you know? Like if it was like the degradation was just like what if it was like small penis humiliation and she's like, your dick's so fucking small, ha, I'm never gonna fuck you. And like Sisters Next Door, just like, oh my god, my brother's into like small penis humiliation. Like we don't know how far it goes. We don't know who's who.
I think the cringe factor of that one might make it the winner.
It's so cringe.
Because I feel cringe just thinking about that.
Right? I'm thinking about what my sister must fucking like she could hear when Sam and I play together. Oh my days.
I think that's why you want that one to win. That's why you want that one to win, because you relate in so many ways. I can relate
so fucking hard. It's so delicious.
Okay, so the winner is, after an hour of doing how do you even say that word? Degradation with my partner, I realized my sister was in the next room.
Hey, also that
winner.
I have to slip in there for Sam's modesty. He's not into small penis humiliation, not kink shaming. I'm into the one. Like, I'm the one that's being. I like being shamed and humiliated and degraded. Like, I'm super into it. Just just throw that in there.
Just so you know, guys.
You never know. He might. Well, he will appreciate that. I might get a gift.
I might even get a gift. You're like, I know you were listening, Sam.
Yeah, if you don't propose
this
to me,
actually must be so
over.
weird for him because we're actually just talking about him.
Yeah, and he fully listens as well. Like, he loves it. So, fucking hell.
Secret coded messages.
Yes, love it.
You can literally get anything you want in the bedroom, like through the podcast.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's kind of like subliminal, not subliminal messaging. Like, yes, I really, really want you to buy me a pony because that would really turn me on. I don't know. I just
buy me a pony.
Buy me a pony.
Santa baby. I don't know why that came into my head.
I love. Okay, we should really wrap up this fuck off episode.
We should. So I don't know what you guys think, but I think that we should bring this back like once a month, every month and a half.
It's so good. I like it because it's like the old format, and I love hearing about people's sex stories.
I love it. So if you have your own sex story, please email it in at fksgiven@comecurious.co.uk.
And the shorter, the sweeter, the better.
Yes, because we want to be able to read out the whole story. So if it could be in like a paragraph, that's great. Because it's like it's a nice chunk of storytelling. So curious fuckers, we're at the end of the fuck off episode. We're going to try and ask our guests that we get on their fuck off sex moment. Because we thought that this would be a really like cool way of bringing back bringing back a little bit of the old format so that we could hear a little bit more about our guests' sex lives.
Yeah, baby. We want the wildest, maddest, disgusting. We want it all. We want to hear it. Even if you've never told a soul, write it into us anonymously, and it could be part of the fuck off.
Yeah, I think I need to have some better stories.
We can create them. I mean, we together, holding hands. You will create them, hopefully, in LA.
In maybe Toronto or LA. Yeah, man. Okay. Well, curious fuckers, if you want to hear more from us, you can follow us on our social media, which is at Come Curious, at Read Amber X, and at Florence Bark.
And of course, if you would like to share this podcast, that's the best thing you can do. Share this episode with anyone, everyone. Please write a review, because that really helps us. And what else do you do with the podcasts?
Right, the review and stuff is like the best thing you can do, mate. And
I feel like the hangover
word of mouth.
Jesus.
100%. So curious fuckers. See you next Thursday.
See you next Thursday. Mwah.